Hey, Truth Seekers, it's Nathaniel and Carolyn, and we are going to present to you our Cross Trainers and Red Letter Day Faith and Hope deck.
Yep. So I am going to be using Sadie as my Truth Seeker for this, just because I think she's single-handedly the best there is, just out of all of them. So I'm going to keep her up here. Because it is a dual color deck, I'm going to be running dual color power cards. So I run 3 of each Hope and Faith, and then I also run 2 prayer cards here, just to give me that extra whatever it is I need. So the goal would be to get both of these out here and then just whatever else I need. I kind of want to keep it even because there's not really a lot of searchers in my deck for power, so it's not overly necessary, I guess. I am running 2 Flamingo level 1 because I do have Flamingo level 2 in this deck. And then my only non-color card in this is Servitude because he helps me draw cards. And the idea would be to put Paul's Chains on him and just have him sit in my small group. I run 3 Schwimmer to get us started on our Hope. He has a Holy Spirit Fellowship bonus, but I'm not using him for that. I'm going to be using him for his action more than anything. So he gets me power cards, so I can use Sadie to go grab him. Really helpful, especially if I don't go first. This will help me get set up with my power cards really well. I run 2 Percy level 1. He gets to draw me cards, which is really nice. And then I run 2 Percy level 2 because he gets to search me 2 cards, which is extremely beneficial. I run 2 Aurora. This allows me to have that extra hope power if I need it, but also is just a 1 for 4, which I can go grab Sadie to use. Starting off with my fellowship bonus here, I have 2 Glimmer level 1, which is a 1 for 5 with that fellowship bonus. And then I run 2 Glimmer level 2, which is a 2 for 10 with the fellowship bonus. So this deck, you want to hit as much fellowship bonus as you can to make things more worthwhile. And then finally, I run 2 Flamingo level 2 of the Hope to get me that beautiful 12 fellowship bonus. And then my Ultra for Hope is going to be Percy because he draws me a card as well. Moving on to my Faith, I have 2 Trusty level 1 and 2 Trusty level 2. And this says for each Trusty in your discard pile, you may remove 1 cost to activate this animal. So the goal would be to have 2 in there and then just pay 1 for this guy. Be really helpful. So that's the way I run that. I'm only running 1 of the Lumini level 1, Lumini level 2, and Lumini level 3. I'm only running 1 because honestly I really just dislike growth stages that go past 2. But I can't really pass up a 16 fellowship bonus, so that is why I'm only running 1. If I need to, this can just sit in my small group for a while I grow it. Again, talking about fellowship bonus, I'm going to run 2 of our Spark Cube level 1 for that 5 over here. And keeping with our 1, we discard 1 for a 10. So this is really nice to use with the Glimmer and use them both at the same time. I run 2 True Blue as kind of a utility card more than anything, but he's also a 2 for 6, which isn't too bad. I run a single Flamingo level 2 in Faith, and this says when this card is played to grow Flamingo level 1, you may select 3 cards from your discard pile and place them in any order on bottom of your deck. So that's really nice. He doesn't give me a fellowship bonus, but he kind of helps me set up things, and the fact that that's an ability is really nice. I run a Lumini Ultra for my Ultra for Faith. And moving on to my equipment cards here, I run 2 Paul's Chains. I want to be able to use this ability, but I also want to be able to use this to discard something if I need to, so I want to run into more than 1. I run a single of frankincense and gold to kind of convert my costs here in case I need them. I would run more, I just don't have space in the deck. Moving on to story cards, I run copper coins to help me get those power cards. I run fishing nets to help me draw more cards. I run the letter to Thessalonica and the letter to Ephesus to help me search for an animal that provides a faith fellowship bonus or a hope fellowship bonus. Very beneficial in this deck. And I run 2 Shake and Break. That allows me to return 2 level 1 Animo from my discard pile to my hand. Also extremely beneficial in this deck. And then, moving on to my cities, I run Tollcrow because he's big and I like the artwork. I run Detestable, which your opponent must discard one of their equipment cards that are in play.
Since everyone's using Paul's chains.
Exactly. I run Evil, which my opponent may not activate any love animo on their next turn. Zapper King, because Zapper King. Grasshopper. When played, your opponent reveals their hand, select one card, and have them shuffle it back into their deck. Oh, I have 2 Detestable. I can't have that. Anyway, I run Scorch Mega, and he is my Mega for the deck. And instead of that second Detestable, I will be running Hippocritter. As long as the city remains active, the actions of your opponent's virtuous animal have no effect.
Can we trade that one?
No.
That one's...
No, we
right.
cannot. So, that is my Cross Trainer and Red Letter Day Hope and Faith deck.
All right, Truth Seekers. In the meantime, keep learning virtues and defeating zinnies.